So I'm going to tell you the story about how my faith in God was renewed. So I was driving to Davenport in a work truck, and Davenport's like an hour and 15-minute ride. So I was driving down to Davenport, and the sun was in my eyes, you know, and it was just a nice, bright, sunny day. And all of a sudden, I just get this feeling that I'm going to be in an accident. So I'm thinking like, oh shit, I got to watch out. I can't drive recklessly. I got to go the speed limit. I just thought I was going to be in an accident, and every time there's a car on the side of the road, I was like, I got to slow down. What if this guy pulls out in front of me and there's a car passing me? I was like, okay, what if this guy like pulls in front of me and like slams on his brakes? So I just kept on thinking I was going to be in an accident, and I kind of had a little bit of faith before that. I was praying quite a bit, praying that things would work out, and it was working for me so far, but I wasn't really sure that there was a God. It was just kind of like, why not do it? You know, like maybe it will give me a little bit of luck. Maybe it will work out if I just pray for it, you know. But anyway, I prayed to God, and I was like, God, please don't let me be in an accident. And I kind of got an answer back. It was a weird answer. Like, I still felt like I was going to be in an accident. Like, something in my head told me, like, you're still going to be in an accident. And I was kind of freaked out by it because I never had that happen before, where I kind of felt like I was still going to be in an accident after I prayed for it, you know. So I prayed to God. I was like, please don't let it be a bad accident, and please don't let anybody get hurt. And I felt like it was going to be an okay accident. It wasn't going to be extremely bad, like, but I felt like someone was going to get hurt. So I prayed to God, like, please, God, if someone gets hurt, let it be me. Don't let it be the other person. And I still felt like someone was going to get hurt, and it wasn't going to be me. So I asked God, like, please don't let the other person get hurt bad. Please let me get hurt worse. And I kind of was like, kind of got questioned, you know, like, are you sure? And I prayed, like, yes, like, I'm sure. And I thought nothing of it. I was like, okay, whatever. So I just drove really carefully. Like, I went the speed limit the whole way there. I drove there to drop off the stuff that I had to drop off, and then I ended up picking up the stuff that needed to go back. I'm driving back, and I'm still praying, like, please don't let me be in an accident, and I just keep on feeling like I'm going to be in an accident. So I'm getting ready for this accident to happen, but I'm, like, driving carefully. I'm driving defensively. I really was cautious, you know, like, I was like, I will not pick up my phone ever again if I'm not in this accident. Like, if I'm in this, like, if I can avoid being in an accident, I will never pick up my phone while driving again. And honestly, like, the voice in my head said, like, that's not true, because I like to change songs when I'm driving, and I probably shouldn't be picking up my phone, but I do it anyway. Yeah, so anyway, I'm driving defensively. I'm back in Dubuque. I'm 500 feet away from the shop, like 500 feet away. And there's cars parked on the side of the road. This car couldn't see me. I couldn't see the car because the car's in the road. But he was pulling out of the driveway of a business to make a left-hand turn. And he pulled out. I slammed on the brakes, which probably was like a second before the accident. My tires just squealed because they locked up, and I slammed right into the driver's door of his Prius. So, yeah, my airbags went off, and when my airbags went off, my thumb was covering the steering wheel where the airbag was. So the airbag blew my thumb back, and I sprained my thumb. It's really bruised up pretty bad. It hurt pretty bad. It wasn't broken though, so it wasn't extreme pain, but it was painful. And the other guy, when the airbag went off, I like kind of crashed into the side of the road because I tried to swerve to avoid him, but it didn't work. So both our cars ended up in the ditch on the opposite side of the road from where the guy was pulling out. And I got out of the car because I knew that my thumb hurt, but that's about it. So I was pretty good. And I screamed at the guy. I was like, "Hey, are you okay?" And he responded, "Yeah, I'm okay." And I was able to see through like his side curtain airbags that he had like a cut on his head. So he had like a little cut on his head and his forehead that was bleeding, but it wasn't bleeding very bad. So I was really worried about him because he wasn't getting out of the driver's door. But later I found out that the driver's door was pinned shut, so it wouldn't open. Yeah, so he got out. He just had a cut in his head. I was standing there like in shock and awe that I had this premonition and my prayers were answered, because not only did I get hurt worse than the other guy, because the other guy just had a cut, didn't have a concussion, didn't have like any bruising on his head, just a little cut. I got hurt worse. The other guy got hurt, so that came true. And then the damage to the cars wasn't too bad. The truck was totaled, but it wasn't like a rollover or anything like that. So yeah, I was just, after that I just prayed like, thank you God so much for keeping me safe, and thank you for being there. You know, some people say like if God was real he wouldn't let you be in an accident, but that's, I don't know, like it's got to be a part of a bigger plan, because that truck was a death trap, because the brakes, it was so old that the brakes were just not good. I don't even know if it had anti-lock brakes on it. It had bald tires. Like it was an old work truck, you know. It was beat up pretty bad. Now I have a new work truck. The other guy was kind of elderly, so maybe that was like a heads up for him to kind of like drive safer. It could have been a lot worse, you know, like it could have been a lot worse than what it was. And I learned some stuff from it, that I should always drive defensively and not speed, because let's be honest, like I know a lot of people that go at least 5 over consistently. Some people go 10 over consistently. I just don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, I just realized that I forgot my phone and my wallet, so I'm driving illegally right now. But yeah, I try not to speed anymore. Like sometimes I catch myself going 5 over and I'll slow down. Sometimes I just try to keep up with traffic, because I don't want to go slower than traffic and have people passing me all the time, because it's just not the way I want to drive. But yeah, that restored my faith in God. And after that accident I told a few friends about it, and that's what made me want to get active in the church again, because yeah, I had faith again. So, and that's not the first time I've had faith like that. The whole reason why I lost weight and I'm doing better now, and I have a new job and I'm like more active, I'm working out every day, is I prayed to God that I would get healthy and lose weight and figure out what my purpose in life was. And I feel like I found that. So I'm really grateful for that as well. But even then, I didn't have 100% faith in the Lord. I was just kind of, I don't know, I was kind of half sure, half unsure. Like maybe it's just a coincidence that I prayed for these things. And I mean, it's not like I didn't work for them, but I was able to work for them. So God gave me the ability to do what I did, and He also gave me the ability to stick with what I was doing to better myself. So I know this is kind of like a long video about my faith, but I just wanted to share it with you guys. So hopefully you've enjoyed the story. If not, sorry for wasting your time. Thank you guys. Bye.